around 248 to 543 million years ago. During the Paleozoic era, lots of the formation of the world were changing. One of those huge changes happened to be one that we know well here in Pennsylvania, down to the Chesapeake Bay in Maryland. And that would be the Susquehanna River, which even outdates the formation of the Appalachian Mountains and known to be one of the oldest river systems in the world. Throughout its ages and to the time with the Native Americans, to when the colonial man came to America, many mysteries have circulated, as well as myths and legends of the river have been recorded. From monsters swimming in the depths of the murky waters to underwater tunnels that reside under the river. But we will get to that a little bit later in the video. One instance back in August 1926 sparked many of those legends again, leading people into asking questions on many natures of the Susquehanna. It was the second week of the month of August, with an expected reach in temperatures at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. David Rankins, who lived in Safe Harbor of that area, was walking to Shanks Ferry for about 1,200 feet along the floating pipeline, which would be held up and moved by a flotilla of pontoons that led to a coal dredging barge. Dredging at the time was done with endless chain with steel prongs that would dig deep into the Susquehanna River bed. When material was removed from the body of water, it would be sucked up through a 12-inch pipe that would bring it back to shore. Then it would be circulated through rotary sleeves that would separate the coal from the unwanted substances. The coal afterwards would be loaded and taken to Lancaster and Baltimore by railroad cars. A total of 20 tons of coal was produced every hour, but it could rise to around 75 tons based off of how rich a vein was. The whole operation of this company estimated recovering around 75,000 tons of coal each year. Funny part about this production is that dredged coal isn't even natural to the area. The Susquehanna over the years collected coal particles from other mines and settled in Lake Aldred that is a part of the river. Rankins liked the work since it gave him a sense that the coal was stored for heat in the chill of the winter. Surprisingly, it also gave hope that something forgotten could be surfaced. And with that thought, today was that day where the excitement got to ensue Rankins. The complete impossible happened for a day of 100 degrees. Rankins, during his dredging of about 30 feet of water, unlocked and dislodged large chunks of ice about 5 feet in length and were broken into 4 pieces. The story of the event was discovered by locals very quickly and sparked many rumors and stories of the myths surrounding the river. But what was the explanation for the ice being in the water in the middle of a heat wave? Some believe that the ice from the winter before went in an undercurrent and was dragged under below the surface, lodging it in between rocks, and then over time being covered by sediment and sand, which insulated the ice from the heat. With this information spreading throughout, locals began to recall rumors and legends of the Susquehanna. Some happen to be that there is an unknown point where the river bottom joins a stream, as well as logs appearing and disappearing from a whirlpool with foam never to be seen again. One instance that made this whirlpool idea true was January 1959. The ice-covered Susquehanna broke the roof of a river slope mine owned by the Knox Coal Company, which is known as the Knox Mine Disaster in Port Griffith, Jenkins Township. Billions of gallons of water flooded the mines that connected together from a whirlpool that happened to be a whopping 200 feet wide, taking 3 days to plug it with mine cars, comb, debris, and even large railroad cars. Most of the items that they used to try to fill the spiraling waters were never seen again. Although some like to think that many of those railroad cars and debris re-emerge miles down the river from coal mine tunnels and natural tunnels. The rumor may have been true because around the Susquehannock State Park, one of the two unexplained railroad cars are located in the water if you look on Bing or Apple Maps in satellite mode. The other one can be found a bit down near the mouth of Fishing Creek. But the Knox mine disaster is most likely not the cause of this, and it's more likely due to a train derailment. Another tale rumors that the Wind Cave of Lancaster has a tunnel leading under the river and to the other side on York County, but no one has ever found it when they searched. Another one as well tells of another river below ground that goes below the Susquehanna lodged the ice into that area. And even more of a tall tale suggests that a subterranean lake feeds the canal that goes into the river. Whether or not these are true and still aren't found yet, still gives life to the Susquehanna's long-lived time in Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching, and please give this video a like, and if you haven't yet, hit subscribe and the notification button so you can see videos when I post them. And I'll see you on the next video.